Hi there, my name's Frances and I'm the Development Officer at a Scottish charity called Interfaith Scotland. Interfaith Scotland is a charity that encourages people to engage in interfaith dialogue. But what is interfaith dialogue? Well, it's when people from different religions, faiths, cultures and beliefs come together in order to get to know each other, make friends and understand one another better. So it can happen in lots of different ways. It could involve going to visit a place of worship that's different, or going to a religious festival. It could be a meeting about discussion topics such as how different faiths think about caring for the environment, or working together to tackle poverty and social justice. So it can be about dialogue. It can also be about working together to make your community a better place. So why is it so important that we understand each other better? Well, we live in a multicultural society today and in a global community, and we're all trying to work together really to make a better society for everyone, where we grow to understand each other better. So in this short film, members of staff at Interfaith Scotland want to share with you a little bit about their different faiths, and also about why they think interfaith dialogue is important, and also a little bit about Scottish Interfaith Week as well, which happens at the end of November, when people all over Scotland come together and put on events for Scottish Interfaith Week. So I hope you enjoy the film.
Excellent.
Hi, I'm Maureen and I'm Director of Interfaith Scotland, and I'm also a Baha'i by religion. And in a way, both of those things see interfaith dialogue and interfaith relations as really important. As a Baha'i, it's fundamental to my faith tradition that all the major world religions are from the same source, and so it's really important that we work hard to bring people together and to work together in unity. And as Director of Interfaith Scotland, my work is to promote interfaith dialogue at the national level right across Scotland. So obviously I see it as really, really vital and important to the good of Scotland. There's too much out there that says religion isn't a good thing, and actually when I work with the faith communities of Scotland, Buddhist, Baha'i, Hindu, Christian, Muslim, all of them, I discover that all of them are really committed to the common good and want to do good things for humanity. So their spiritual wisdom is important, and I think Scottish Interfaith Week celebrates that in a really big way.
Hi everyone, I'm Harpreet and I'm the youth worker at Interfaith Glasgow, and I'm a Sikh. Religion is important to me because it means everything to me. It is part of who I am, and I suppose in a way it assembles and brings me closer to God. Ultimately, being a Sikh, we believe that, you know, it's our souls merge with God, and we try to focus on doing things right, being a good Sikh, you know, being a good person and having sort of good qualities that bring that out. We also have sort of a sense that everything stays here and we don't ultimately take anything when we leave this world. And we give that chance to really try and focus and be a part of God and merge with Him. My identity is, and who I am, is my turban, and this is my crown. It means royalty and pureness. I was given by our 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, and it really, we can identify, you know, that if we're in a crowd of people, you'd identify me by saying she's got her turban on, and that's, you know, being a Sikh. Interfaith dialogue is ultimately important because it brings people together and really shows a sense of togetherness and support with one another, and really helping to understand each other's religions and questions that we may have that we can, you know, answer. As we all know, Interfaith Week is coming up, and it's an exciting time where we have the opportunity to actually go out there and speak to people from other faith groups and non-faith groups, and really have that understanding with one another. But thank you all for listening.
Hi, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Kamal and I'm a Muslim. I follow the religion of Islam, and in doing so I have a greater sense of peace in my life. What I like about Islam is that I can have a direct connection to God, and this is very important to me. By living a life of a Muslim, it promotes peace and harmony in the world. Interfaith is important to me because in order to have peace, we have to dialogue. In the Holy Book, the Quran, God says that He created humanity to know one another. And then through this exchange, we can create peace on earth. I'm looking forward to Interfaith Week because it's an opportunity to meet your neighbour, to meet people of other faiths, and to learn about their faiths as well and their traditions. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jamie and I define myself as a humanist. So the term humanist means different things for different people, but for me it emphasises not believing in an afterlife, not believing in God, and focusing on this physical life that we live here on earth. So for me, being a humanist is a group that fits just as well with the other religious categories, because although there certainly are things that are different for humanists as for people with a religious faith, there's also elements that bring us together. So for me, one of the core things that brings us together is this idea that's often described as the Golden Rule. So the Golden Rule takes slightly different forms, but crops up in every religious tradition around the world, including humanism. And it's essentially expressed in terms of how we should treat other people in the way we would like to be treated ourselves. So for my work in Interfaith Scotland, delivering training courses, often what I'm doing is talking about diversity, talking about different beliefs, different cultural practices. But I think it's also very important for us to focus on the so many vital aspects that bring us together and unite us with people that have no religious belief and with those that do have a religious faith.
Hi, my name's Magdalene. I'm from Belfast and I am the child of what is known in Northern Ireland as a mixed marriage, which just means that one parent is Catholic and the other is Protestant. And in a divided society like Northern Ireland, I learned quite quickly how damaging it could be for people if they kept themselves apart from each other and never questioned the negative stereotypes that they were hearing about people who were perceived as different from them. I learned from both churches, Catholic and Protestant, the instruction from the Bible that we must love our neighbour as ourselves, and that Jesus made it very clear that our neighbour includes the stranger, this person that we don't know and who seems quite different to us. And I think that to love people, you've got really to try and get to know them, to understand them, and I think that that's what interfaith dialogue is all about.
So we hope you enjoyed our short film there, finding out a little bit about several different faiths and from different staff members in our office. So I hope this has inspired you to find out a bit more about people from different religions and backgrounds and ask them questions and just get to know other people better.